Get in here, get in here, get in here. Let's talk about it, y'all. Get in here, get in here, get in here. I got my spectacles on today. Got to talk about it. Oh, I didn't see this. Let's take a look at this footage. Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. This is Auntie Riri. I missed the last skit with Dave, ma'am, so we're finna play that one in a minute. So, un momento, just a minute. All right, we'll add that to the screen here. Looked like from the last video I seen, the last surveillance I seen, that the mama's about to step in and say something. Share. Okay, here we go. We may not watch it all, but y'all get the gist.
A lovely meal. But Charity, I do have something to say.
Okay.
I understand that this is your house and your domain. But I do find it disrespectful for you to have invited Dave's ex, and this is my first time here. And I understand that this is your brother and that you're being protective, but I have his best interest in mind.
This is my house. So how are you gonna say anything to me about my friends coming over?
Wait. That's enough. That was very disrespectful for you to invite her over here while he brought that. I did not. But that is disrespectful, Charity, and you know it. He brought her out here to meet us, and this is what she has to deal with. When you have guests,
Deal with what?
when you have guests in your home, I have taught you to treat your guests better than that. She should not feel humiliated. And that's what you have done. That's very disrespectful. And you know better.
This is my house.
I did not raise you like that, Charity. Do you hear me? Do you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
I didn't raise you like that. To disrespect her. It wasn't right, and you know it wasn't right.
Yes, ma'am.
I raised you better than I trained you guys up better than that. Yes, this is your home. And God has blessed you with this house. You don't get the glory, God get the glory. Okay? Every good and perfect gift comes from the Lord. And how you just did this, because this is your house, that's so disrespectful, not only to her, but to God. Honor what God has blessed you with and respect her. Now, apologize to her. Charity, apologize to her.
For what?
For what? Charity, that was disrespectful. That wasn't called for. Apologize to her.
Amber, I'm sorry for inviting my friend to my house while you were here.
And Dave.
I'm sorry for having your best interests at heart. I just love you. And I just want the best for you.
Mm.
Thank you.
It's not gonna turn out good.
I say, Shea, you got a beautiful home. Been blessed. Like Mom said, don't think that was right, but it's all good. It's all love.
Shea, I'm sorry. I should have told you not to come over like you always do.
So you really didn't mean it.
No, I didn't mean it.
Wow. What?
Y'all, the situation. This is about to get real. I don't know if the screen is frozen or what. I'm gonna keep talking just in case it hasn't, but it looks like The screen man froze. Just a minute, y'all. John, come change this light to white versus this other color. Hold on. I'm still waiting for it to. I'm waiting for it to come back up. Just a minute. Okay, can y'all hear me? Oh, goodness. Just a moment, y'all. Just a moment. Can y'all hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Mm. Hey y'all, I'm back. I had some technical difficulties. I told you I got some memory things. Amen. Oh yeah, let me log out of here from the other page. I'm back, y'all. I thought it had cut off, but it didn't. So I'm back here to discuss, amen. Y'all, it's time. It's time, y'all. Amber has to come clean. If Amber does not come clean, y'all, this is not going to end well. That sister is very disrespectful, but she's trying to prove a point. I think she's trying to push Amber into a place of no return. She's trying to push Amber to break and show she's this bad person. And you can tell too that there's a lot of sibling rivalry going on here too. She's low key jealous of her big brother, or I don't know if he's the oldest or if she's the youngest. I didn't catch that part. Let me come back to some of the comments. Sorry, y'all. I was trying to get the system together. I thought it had cut off, but it was still going. So let's see here. Going back to the beginning, I'm gonna try to go through all the comments really fast. Then with that part, Amber married coming out. No mama get mad at charity when you know what Amber's still married. Exactly. Ain't nothing Wayne's kids truly the truth. Everything is negative all the time. And I don't care what anybody says about Dave's sister. She was disrespectful. She has been disrespectful and wrong, but if you say that, Doreen, you have to say that Amber's being disrespectful and wrong. She walked in the door lying. Oh, I'm sorry, lying by omission. He wanted her to walk out in front of Anthony, so he needs to come clean with the family. Exactly. Exactly, Lavania. And I believe Dave is going to tell his mother, Amber is still married, but she's going through a divorce. Amber should tell her that. So in my last live, that's what I was saying. Amber needs to be the one to tell the mother this, woman to woman. I would respect a woman coming to me, telling me about her faults or her flaws or whatever when it pertains to my son, versus my son telling me, or versus me finding out on accident. If Charity tell the mother, y'all, it's not gonna come out good. It's not gonna be good. And again, it goes back to what I've been saying from the beginning. Do not let anyone control the narrative of your life. You tell your story. Don't let someone else tell your story. It's not gonna be good. Yeah, that's what I keep saying, Kanisha. Don't let nobody else tell your story. Charity is wrong for being a extra home. No man or woman of God will allow their children to go after a married woman. I always say, you guys, Amber is going to learn a hard way. Yeah. A married woman jealous of another woman is very diabolical. Yes. Yes. And I don't know, I guess you're talking about Amber. I don't agree with her rudeness. She is being rude. But I do understand. I just hope it don't blow up to the table. Chad knew before David and got that Amber was married money. She disagrees or permitted the introduction. Yeah, I think Amber has some type of sibling rivalry with her brother. You can kind of tell. She has issues with her brother more than even Amber. Because it seems like the mom may put Dave on a pedestal and she doesn't put Charity on that same pedestal. So there's some underlying issues here. If Denisha had a sister like Dave's sisters, Amber fans would love her. Oh, yes, they would absolutely love her. Absolutely. Charity should have told Dave not to introduce Amber over the phone. Yep. Amber just met this woman. Why would she yell out she's married? Terrain, if the woman already know, it's already known, Terrain, that Amber's married. But she's only heard Melissa's side of the story. I would not allow Melissa, somebody who I know my op, to tell my man, my future sister-in-law, that I'm married. She needs to pull Charity to the side and really the mama too, and be honest. It's too soon for all this, honestly. The thing y'all don't get is Denisha know everything Anthony done done. So there's nothing hidden there. She know everything. I don't know if Denisha mama know everything about Anthony. We'll find that out shortly too. But so far, Denisha knows everything about Anthony. Dave don't know everything about Amber. That's a dangerous game that's being played. Chatterline is going to say, Chatterline, the introduction of Amber, invariably says that she agrees with Dave. What do you mean, Carrie? No, she's trying to make, I think Charity's motive, now this is my own opinion, I think Charity motive is to make to the mother look like Dave is not the so good son that she puts him on a pedestal to be. I think it's a setup. She love her brother. Me and my brother love each other, but we can be very petty with each other. My brother's Sagittarius, I'm a Cancer, and baby, we can be petty with each other. Yeah, now Anthony don't know everything about Denisha. He know a lot because guess what? Everybody done told him. They done told him she what a gold digger, and I don't think she know that he know that she might have gave Karis a birthday party. But you not forgetting, Denisha kept it 100 with him on some degree. Now, maybe some more we don't know about. But she told him she had an ex. She told him the full situation with the ex. She told him that she was trying to do better. Now, what her trying to do better is, we don't know either. Right now, what I've noticed a lot, and I'm going to just speak freely Friday, what I've noticed a lot is that Amber fans keep bringing up Dave. I mean, I keep bringing up Anthony. We're not talking about Anthony right now. We're talking about Amber. Those are two different situations. We could talk about Anthony all day long. We're talking about Amber right now, who is clearly, I don't think Anthony healed either, but Amber is clearly, based on this face, she made at the bathroom, she is clearly not healed, y'all. And she's steady having to come through obstacles. Why do y'all want her to steady have to go through these hoops and these loops and these angles? And you say you team Amber. I wouldn't want my friend to go through this. I want her to be alone. Dave still got baggage, obviously. Being a pastor child might feel better telling the whole truth to the mom. That's what I said in my last live. I would tell the mom the whole thing. If I was Amber, I would get the mom to the side and tell the mother. And then ask the mother, how can I tell your son? I feel bad for Amber because she's been put on the spot. Yes. Money law. And we ain't no just a team Amber no matter what she do wrong. I'm team Amber, I wanted to heal. She being put on the spot. They fired Melissa and defended Amber against the sister. Amber is in a bad situation now. Because even if she go tell the mother and stuff now, she was not ready for this, y'all. Team Amber, y'all think she was ready to be exposed like this? She wasn't ready for this. Even if she make it through this visit, she's not ready for this. Chetney, prior to the arrival, she was married, yet allowed Dave to do so. Yes. She's not co-signing. She's trying to embarrass them. Oh, yeah. I'm not understanding what y'all saying on that. She did it for embarrassment. She did it to embarrass Dave and to embarrass Amber because she's jealous. You could tell it's sibling rivalry there. Amber and Anthony both moved incredibly fast. Yes, hard and reckless. Both. Melissa said, what y'all want is that Dave got not to be involved with Amber. Yeah. Charity was talking about integrity and that hit Dave and Amber. Yes, she's trying to embarrass them. I'm just assuming that Charity and Dave have been back and forth since they were kids. She loved her brother, but she's in competition with her brother. Mama can see brother do no wrong. That's what I'm thinking. A lot of times mothers and daughters don't get along that good. But boys are more prone to their mother and girls are more closer to their dads. Daddy's little girl, mama's boy. So the mama defending Dave once again, and she got this secret that She ain't go. I don't think the sister gonna tell, but she gonna say so much to get under Amber's skin that the mama gonna say, "Okay, what is it?" Charity talking about integrity. Yeah, I think one day soon is getting a divorce. Only if she know the full truth. EP93. EP93. If Amber tell a part of the truth and not all of the truth, it's still gonna be the same thing. She got to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help her God. Now, for the sake of the Amber fans, I feel like listen to my last live. Go to my last live. I gave her everything she needs to say. For the Amber fans, she can tell the mother and the sister everything that Anthony said or Anthony did during the marriage, but she still got to bring up the pre-marriage. She got to tell it all, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help her God. Because they in this situation because of cause and effect. If anybody else go tell what happened before the wedding, it's going to hit different. She got to tell it. And then Amber will be free. I'm for free in Amber. I'm trying to get to all the comments, y'all. Let's see. We could be mad at the sister for being petty, but we can't be for. Amen. We can be mad at the sister for being petty, but we can't be mad at her for telling the truth. Now, Amber Karma is here, Doctor. Dr. USA, Shayla Karma is here. Shayla Karma is Anthony getting older Kai, a roommate at the mansion. Okay, Shayla Karma is here. Shayla Karma is her friends turning against her. Y'all see yesterday, look at my video from yesterday. Second argument that Charity wants to marry Evelyn is because anti-Amber fans are caught in the weeds and they're not seeing the bigger picture. What is the bigger picture, Carrie? What's the bigger picture? I don't think Charity is saying either. I think Charity either cheating or Charity getting cheated on. Because hurt people hurt people. She has a motive behind what she's doing. And it ain't love. So I'm going to repeat that again for the people who want to put words in my mouth. Charity has a motive. Trust and believe. So I want to make it clear too on this live. I'm not an anti-Amber fan. I'm for Amber's happiness. I'm not in the woods like some pro-Amber fans are. Some pro-Amber fans, they like to see her get hurt. They like to see her jump to another man. Amber's not doing anything differently than she did with Wayne with Dave. And y'all don't get that. Wayne made her feel good. She went and showed Wayne's house. She met Wayne's family. She told her friends that Wayne was going to marry her. And he didn't. I didn't say nothing about Wayne. But she want to discuss that with Dave later in life. Y'all funny to me. Dave didn't bring up his ex before the wedding saved. So anything Dave did, let me get this right, Dwayne. And see, y'all Amber fans never answer the question. Anything Dave did prior to me now, but don't count either. Is that what y'all saying? Anything that Dave did prior to the wedding don't count. Or prior to them being together don't count. And he should not tell Amber, right? Please say yes or no. Exactly, Suzette. Dave should stand on business. Dave should stand on business and tell his mama. What are you saying is truth? Em needs to talk to the mother and tell her story. Exactly. That's all I'm saying, Ruth. Tell the mama her story. Don't let somebody else tell your story. Darain, so you believe in Darain, Carrie, anybody else, this Speak Freely Friday. Y'all think that Amber should keep this a secret and let somebody like Melissa, Wayne, or Anthony tell the story. Do you think Amber should tell her story or should other people? One or two. Drop it in the comments. Let me see, can I get a poll up here? Because I'm not getting what y'all saying. Y'all thinking, just like Melissa told this story. We don't know what Melissa told her sister. Let me tell my story. I don't know why y'all, and I'm speaking freely. You have the right to say whatever you want to say, and I'm not knocking y'all for nothing y'all say. So I want to make that clear. This is speak freely. You can say whatever you want to say, but I am going to question what you say because I'm going to speak freely. Yeah, it's speaking the negative, but you still not answering my question, Doreen. Y'all answer my question. Oh, thank you, Kira. I thought you were saying I was anti-Amber. Doreen, still answer my question, y'all. For anybody who thinks Amber should not tell the truth, are you saying that she should let Wayne, Anthony, or somebody else tell her truth other than her tell her truth? That's the question I'm asking. Who should tell her truth? Her, Amber, or somebody else? Because it's going to come out. So why not her tell it versus somebody else tell it? It's knowledge. It's public knowledge. Come on, y'all. Yep, she is wrong. Exactly. 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 And before y'all say it, Anthony wrong too. I want everybody to put in the comments, Anthony wrong too, so we can get that part out the way. We talking about Amber right now. What Anthony doing with Denisha is wrong. Can y'all drop that in the comments? Or can I put that somewhere in the comments? Anthony is going crazy right now. Everything, she keep lying, y'all. Lying by omission, LBO. She lying. All I'm saying is set yourself free, Amber. I'm not saying I don't even want to see. I will be team Amber and Dave. Y'all see me right here. I will be team Amber and Dave if she tell him the full truth. Oh yeah, thank you. I'm gonna keep the same energy. If it was vice versa, and that's the thing I want people to know when they come to my page, I'm gonna keep the same energy. Whether it's Anthony, if it was Anthony doing this instead of Denisha, and vice versa, I'm still gonna be the same. I'm still gonna defend the truth. Right now, Anthony truth is out there. Anthony really ain't hiding nothing. What is he hiding? Money. He hiding money. But other than that, cause everybody know it. He shouldn't have brought her there. Nope. He wrong for that. Amber can't tell the truth. That's been a problem from the moment she was introduced to the kids. Exactly. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Everybody put Anthony wrong too in the comments. So we can get that out. So the Amber fans know Auntie Riri is not. Let me change the background. I'm going to change the background for the people in the back. Because people swear I'm an Anthony fan. And I tell him about himself. I done called him and told him about himself. And he still say I'm wrong. So I'm going to leave this up for the people in the back. Okay? Even though we're talking about Amber right now, Amber fans always want to bring up Anthony. So I'm going to leave up Anthony as a big dummy so that we can get that out the way. Charity could have been more mature. She could have telling David and Anna to leave her house. Yeah. Amber should have confessed that she got married. She should have confessed at the table. And that's what I was waiting for. Honestly, I thought that was going to be the moment that she was going to go ahead and, you know what? I'm not going to let you hold nothing over me. I'm not going to let you play with me. I'm not going to let you play in my face. You know what? Mrs. Such and such, Mrs. Young, yes, I'm married. I'm married and I'm in the process of a divorce. And I think that's what your daughter is trying to tell you. Your daughter wants you to know that I'm in the process of a divorce. Yes, I am. Now what? That will clear everything up, y'all. That's all Auntie asking for. They clear it up. Anthony wrong is so disrespectful, yes. Girl, I ain't letting them get to me because I'm going to stand on business. Because ain't none of the Amber fans told me what I'm saying is wrong. Ain't none of them. They started talking about Wayne in the script. I mean, I'm just saying. Amber wants to be viewed as a heavenly angel, but she LBO, lying by omission. I'm not saying Amber don't need to tell the truth about Wayne, but I'm saying so the mother and we won't judge her, be married and separate, tell the truth of what happened in her marriage. Tell the whole truth. I'm with you, EP. I'm saying tell the whole truth entire. Anybody empathize for her for what happened in the wedding, but it's the before that people will judge. That's why she got to tell it all. She can even start with everything Anthony did before. We can. I mean, after the wedding. But she got to talk about that before. You guys love Dave because he's a godly man who comes from a godly family. So we can't be mad at his sister for being there. Emma should tell the truth. She speak to Pastor Young first. That's what I said. God may have a word for her. She's scared to talk to the pastor. She's scared to talk to the pastor. She need to talk to that boy mama first. The mama will help her to deliver the news today. I think she should tell the mama even before she tell Dave. That will shut the sister up in her tracks. The sister won't have a leg to stand on, y'all. The sister will not have a leg to stand on. I'm trying to go up in the comments. So let me go up. These dang comments won't let me go up. She wasn't going to say that in front of his ex. Oh, here it is. Hold on, y'all. I think it's going to let me in. Let me go up. Okay, there we go, y'all. There we go. I can go up in the comments now. Jerry would be more mature too. Okay, y'all, I got the comments up here. I'm to tell the truth. Yes, she speak past Young first. May have a word for her. Yes. Once we was always telling people like Wayne stop telling her business, but she keep telling her business. Yes. Get in front of a narrative, Amber. Yes, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, Sabrina. Get in front of the narrative. Don't let them tell your story. Don't let them. She could even tell the mama, you know what, Mrs. Before I got married, I was in a place I wasn't sure of myself. I was going through a lot. I just needed, I was scared of marriage. But when I became a wife, that pastor will understand that. If she's a true woman of God, she'll understand it. And she will respect Amber for telling the truth. She will respect Amber for telling the truth. I'm telling you. But if that family, whether it's the mama or Dave, find out about Wayne later, look how the sister acting just by knowing she married. How's that sister gonna act if she forgive Amber and move on and find out the rest? Even out of suitcase, she's very much a married woman. Yep. That's true, Lily. She probably wouldn't go say that in front of the ex, but I'm just saying what I'm saying. Out loud, real self, and stop making weak like she's being deceitful. Yeah. Amber, beautiful, beautiful black woman. And I just want to see her, like she bought that car by herself. I want to see her stand on her own too. That's it. And I don't know why Amber fans don't get that. I want to see Amber boss up by herself. Then after the divorce, after she get the money from, I don't want to see her move out that house. I think instead of going out of town with Dave, she should have been right at home. Anthony can't put her out. He can't put her out of her house. So why not stay at your house? I would have stayed at home. I'm so serious. I would have stayed at home. And I would have made Anthony uncomfortable. That's the power move. That's the power move. Make him uncomfortable. But instead, they both avoiding each other and avoiding God, and they both avoiding accountability. And y'all think that's okay. I mean, I'm sorry, not y'all. Amber fans think that's okay. The fanatics. Control the narrative. We already done said, Amber, okay, that's what we put in the comments. So y'all, when y'all see the people in the chat put Anthony wrong too, that's because we want to get that out the way for the Amber fans. Because Amber fans seem to think when we say we want Amber to have accountability, that we saying Anthony right. That's why I changed my whole background. So y'all will know, Auntie Riri know Anthony being a big dummy. Anthony's crashing out. I know this. I want my girl Amber to win. And winning is not what she's doing now. I don't care what that lawyer say. She's not winning the case right now by lying. I want her to win and be a powerful, strong black woman in the skits, which is something we don't see in the skits. Right now, she lying by omission. LBO. Yeah, he ain't that godly. He ain't telling his mama the truth. God is a God of forgiveness. That's why I say if she tell the mama, and maybe she will, y'all. Maybe we all being premature. If she tell the mama the whole truth and nothing but the truth, God will help her. I don't know, Antoinette. I want her to. Cause they mama giving off a type of Mama Brenda vibe. She didn't take up for her daughter. She told her daughter she was wrong. But Dave sitting up there knowing why the sister acting like that and not saying nothing. I don't respect him for that. He know why his sister acting like that. Like he talking about keep it a G. How you gonna say keep it a G? You better shut up before she say something. He trying to make his sister look bad, but he know why his sister acting that way. And he said he been with her 6 months. The day that skit dropped where he had on the purple suit, that was March the 9th. So it's been about to be on July 9th, will be 4 months. He lying. Some 6 months. Yeah, they both lying. And the truth ain't in them. But the fans want us not to say nothing about that. Surprised we all didn't pull Charity to the side to see why Charity was acting like that. There might be an episode coming up. Anthony wrong too. Thank you. Y'all keep putting Anthony wrong too in the comments so we can get that out the way. Because obviously people don't, when you hold Amber accountable for lying by omission, then we say that Anthony is right. So make sure you put Anthony is wrong too in the comments. Sister has no leg on now. She's holding a secret from my mom and facilitating the deception. I think, Carrie, the sister gonna be strategic and either make Dave tell it or Amber tell it. She's strategically trying to make it very, very uncomfortable for Amber. She's doing it on purpose. That's why if I was Amber, I would not let her win. I would not let her win. Amber letting everybody win. And y'all think it's cute. Ain't no way Amber should have left the house. They going through a messy divorce anyway. You think I'm going to give the house to my husband? I'm going to stay in there and say I had mental distress. I broke down every morning because the woman in my kitchen cooking. She's not playing chess or checkers or spades. I don't know what Amber playing jacks or something. I don't know. She just throwing stuff down, picking it up, and I don't know what Amber playing. Yeah, he should have told his mom before he came there. And I hate the personal attacks on the characters as far as it looks, everything. So many memes about Dave's sister, it don't make sense. They turned Dave's sister up on Facebook. I don't know about YouTube. They done talked about that girl body, her looks, everything. She's just playing a character. Some of y'all need, I'm sorry, I'm going to say this Speak Freely Friday. Some of y'all need mental help. If y'all attacking these characters, bodies, looks, and everything, for what? They playing a role. It's make-believe. Wayne don't want y'all attacking them people. It's there for us to learn lessons. Oh, shoot. New skit, y'all. New skit. Hold on. New skit. New skit alert. Hold on. Oh, Lord. See, I told y'all. Told y'all that would go happen. Told you. Knew it would go happen. Hold on, y'all. Oh, Lord. Mm. Oh, Lord, child, it's going down. Hold on. Let me try to get the surveillance up. But I'm going to take you off here. We got to get the surveillance. Hold on. We got the surveillance. Hold on, y'all. I'm getting the surveillance.
Go on, Dave.
Mom, you don't even know the half. Like, you don't even understand where my energy's coming from. You're just yelling at me and telling me I'm disrespectful. You have no idea where the energy's coming from.
What do you mean by that?
Dave? Amber? Do you guys have anything to say? Or are you just gonna let it just be on me? You know, I'm in my house, I'm a woman of God, and the way, like Mom said, she raised us, we're honest. We're honest people. That's what we do, right? Since we're honest, why don't we keep it 100 on what everybody's situation is?
Disrespectful.
Disrespectful? Disrespectful. Are you single, Dave? You're in a relationship? Is your girlfriend?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Amber, what about you? Oh, okay. How about I tell her mother? Okay. This beautiful young lady that you just met, who, you know, is so beautiful, and, you know, Dave is smiling, and you're just so happy that he has met this beautiful young lady, and the energy and all everything that's brought into his life since he's met her. Yeah, so she's married.
What?
Yeah, she's married. Married woman. He brought a married woman in my house, in your face, to meet you. Yeah, you know,
See, that's
since
what I
we're all
told you.
being
Now look at Amber's
honest or
face.
whatever.
Look
Yeah,
at Emma is
anything you want to say?
humiliated. But y'all like her. Y'all like her, babe. Y'all like her being dishonest. You don't let nobody else tell your story.
Cat got your tongue?
I told y'all.
I am legally separated, and I am going through a divorce, and I would have been divorced already if my ex would sign the papers.
Right.
But he is refusing.
Anyway, so yeah, I wasn't being disrespectful, Mom. I invited Shea because I just sold a $23 million house. We're celebrating. I'm excited. I'm in a good mood. I'm happy. And then you're getting down my throat when your son, your beautiful son, who you raised so well, who's so respectful, is shacking up with a married woman because they're also spending the night.
What?
Hey, yeah.
In the process of getting a divorce.
See, I told y'all.
With that drama, man.
Wait. Is this
No.
Dave?
I didn't get a chance to explain it to you, but since Charity, yo,
We got nothing but time.
You on one today.
We got nothing but time. Explain it.
You on one today for real, man. I didn't get a chance to explain that, but Amber is going through a divorce.
Yeah, Melissa told me all.
Yeah, but do you realize if you're with Amber, she is married, you're like a robber? Because the Bible declares that. You're like a robber and a thief. To take someone else's husband. She is still legally married.
This is really disrespectful. I can't believe you doing, yo. I can't believe, yo. I can't believe. Seriously.
But
You're so disrespectful. You're so disrespectful, yo.
yeah, but how was that disrespectful? You disrespected me to bring a married woman in this house.
Told y'all it was gonna be a misunderstanding. Told you. John, bring me the iPad.
I can't believe. Seriously.
But
You so disrespectful.
You said keep it.
Okay, I'm back, y'all. Y'all still there? Is y'all still with me? Is y'all still with me? Is y'all still with me? Now, y'all understand what BB was saying now? These are just kids. I told y'all, you don't let nobody else tell your story. You tell your story. You be the author, creator of your story. Now the mama, bam, whoop, there it is. Y'all don't want this girl to heal. Now, don't call the sister a bully now, y'all. He kept saying, keep it a G. He tried to embarrass his sister, made his sister look like she just being messy. The sister said she been spending the night over there. All this stuff. I told y'all, you have to tell your story. And I'm telling you, we're gonna have another scene just like this. Go let Granny see this new surveillance. Hold on. We got new surveillance on Dave. Hold on, John John. I gotta go show my son, show my mama the surveillance. Here, that's the last. John, come show Granny the surveillance. Tell her this the new surveillance right there. The sister done told it. Y'all want to call the sister a bully? Is that a bully? Shayla was in bed because Shayla told her business again. Yeah, misunderstanding for sure. Got to be more careful. Anthony and Amber both are doing what they've done in the past. Amber should be in the guest house listening to my best. Exactly, Gregory. Exactly, Gregory. Ain't no way I would have left my house. She need to go home and handle the business over there. Handle the business that pays her. Amen. Handle the business that pays her. Then if Dave want to be with her after the fact, I'm for it, y'all. I'm Team David after the divorce. Hashtag Team David after the divorce. I'm Team David after the divorce. Not during the divorce. That's why this is backfiring, y'all. That's why this not working out, y'all. I'm Team David after the divorce. If he really love her, if he really see her as a wife, then he needs to feel like she's a bully. Maybe the mother can have discernment to encourage. This is my opinion. No, she's not a bully, y'all. And that's just like the Amber fans. We want to blame everybody else but the people in charge. You heard what the mama said. The mama said he's a thief and a robber. Amen. I want Amber to be happy, y'all. This is not happiness. She just got humiliated in front of the mama. When she first got there, when Dave first said, my sister no, she should have got that mama to the side and told the mama everything. Do not, and if y'all don't take nothing else from my channel, do not let somebody else tell your story. And once it get out there, if it's true, not true, some people still not gonna believe you when you go out there and tell your story. Don't let nobody else tell your story. Suzette says she ain't Team David after the divorce. Amen. When you do things right, you don't have to worry about this. Exactly. If she would have just told the truth in the beginning, Miss T. She came for her. She came for her son. Yeah, and that's what the daughter didn't have good intentions. The sister didn't have good intentions. But I ain't gonna lie, me and my brother, if you If you come from a family with a brother and a sister, and you feel like your mama can see your brother do no wrong, we get petty like that. I get petty like that with my brother all the time. It's playful. It ain't nothing serious like this. But we do stuff like this all the time. Throw each other significant others under the bus, all that good stuff. It's the right and wrong way to do things. And see, this didn't happen. This didn't have to occur in front of the ex. If Amber would have got a hold of this, as soon as she knew that sister knew, she should have grabbed the mama and told her. And I'm telling you, if she don't keep it real with Dave, we gonna have this scene all over again. And Amber gonna feel humiliated. I'm telling you, if she do not tell Dave about the situation with Wayne, it's gonna happen all over again. She got to come clean now. And for Amber fans, y'all Amber fans out there, who not team healing, I have stood my ground. Let me get my face on it. I have stood my ground since this whole tobacco started, since the affair and all that. I've been team healing. I've been team healing for Amber. I'm tired of seeing her cry. I'm tired of seeing her hurt. I'm tired of seeing her humiliated by men. Victor made a fool out of her. How he make a fool out of her? He was playing her to get his visa. She never found out about it, but he was playing. Kelvin, Mustafa. I was team Kelvin. I couldn't wait. I wanted Anthony to meet Kelvin so bad. And what Kelvin did? Cheat with Brittany. Made a fool out of her. He didn't make a big fool out of her because she didn't get a chance to date him, but she was liking Kelvin. She wanted to take things further with Kelvin. Oh, y'all, Team David. Team David should have told her from the beginning. Team David. Those of you who think that the past don't matter. Amber fans, do you not think that Dave should have told Amber about Melissa before all this happened? He should have told her when they started to get serious. Dave should have told her, hey man, Melissa not just my assistant. Me and her used to have a little something going on. When Melissa found Amber in there with her nightgown on, Dave should have told her then. He should have been honest with Amber. Y'all don't think so? Who think that he should have been honest with Amber about Melissa? Amber should have known that Melissa was really her op. He set Amber up for failure with this. He should have told her, by the way, my sister got a best friend that I used to be with. Come on, y'all. Pro Amber don't mean pro lying. Let's get to the comments. I don't like this for Amber. Amber has been humiliated once again. And the fans, y'all like that. Y'all go blame the sister. Y'all go start hating Dave's mama and not hating the lack of honesty. Amber's being humiliated again. When are y'all gonna be for her being by herself and leveling up? That's what a true Amber fan want to see her win. This ain't winning. Meeting the family was not a win. Amen. Yeah, that's exactly what she did, being petty. God ain't the author of confusion. He showed ain't. The sister not a bully. Dave was trying to make the sister fall out. Dave pushed the sister to say in that trial. Whether y'all like it or not, Dave pushed the sister there. Amen. He brought that out, the sister. I'm sorry, y'all. He brought that out of her. They should live well enough alone. Tell them what to know. And go back to the comments. We got some Bible to it. I don't know what that is. Y'all let me know what the scripture is. I don't know what the scripture it is. Sibling rivalry. Sibling rivalry at its best. Ooh, this is a good one. I'm gonna put this on the screen. Dave is not protecting her. Dave set her up for failure. Team healing. Yeah, you can have fun with your friends and yourself and enjoy yourself. Yeah. Healing don't require another man. She should be at home at Ernestine 4th of July party, and her and Ernestine could have been petty, talking about people, whatever they want to do. She should have stayed at home, went over to Ernestine's house. That's all she had to do. Go over to Ernestine's house, have her a good time. Dave, I'll meet them after the divorce. The lawyer alluded to her 4 to 6 hours. You go right on, get on that plane based on your emotions. I was mad at the lawyer until I seen the last scene with the lawyer. The lawyer told her 4 to 6 hours, not 46 at a time. She done spent every night with this dude. And she ain't told her lawyer that yet. It's gonna blow up in her face. Where's protection for Amber? Don't nobody care about Amber. Dave don't care about. Dave should have never let her walk. Dave knew how his sister was. But see, he didn't think that Melissa was gonna call. And as we all said, Melissa is the wild card in this situation. Oh, Melissa got some more up her sleeve. And what all had Melissa told them? Did Melissa tell the sister that Amber the reason she got fired? Amber write most of Amber's skits. Wayne said it. Amber is the producer of most of her stuff. So that's why I keep telling people in real life, people getting real life and fiction mixed together. Amber's not the only one that writes for her storyline, but based on what Wayne says, she's the main producer for her storyline. Anthony write a little bit, I think, with him and Ben, but Amber is the main writer for her storyline. So that's why I say people get personal in real life over a character. Amber is telling this story for a reason. Amber's father is a playwright. She's telling this story for a reason. And we just got to get what the story is trying to tell us and stop attacking people and stop going on social media and making it personal. Stop attacking people for their opinions on a fictional storyline that may help somebody. Somebody may be going through this situation. I gave part of my testimony. I've been through this partially. If somebody's already married, except it was a man that was married and it wasn't Amber that was married, and you think you happy, but you can't be happy with somebody else's situation. Eventually, it's gonna come to the head. There is no happy ending. Even if you do it for the motions, for the moment, there's no happy ending. And 9 times out of 10, especially with the men, they're gonna stay with their wife. They're gonna stay with her. And that's the reality. He's putting up the right lines, dude. He didn't tell her nothing about his pay. But per Amber fans, you don't have to tell a person your past. Per Amber fans, the past don't matter. So if Dave had wives in the background, was a homemonger, whatever Dave did in the past don't count per Amber fans. He ain't got to tell her because she ain't got to tell him, right? Amber fans, I'm calling the Amber fans on this Speak Freely Friday. Does Dave need to tell Amber about his past? Yes or no? Does Dave need to tell Amber about his past? Let me see, can I get something up there, a poll or something? Does Dave need to tell Amber about his past? Yes or no? No, you know what I'm gonna put? Hold on. Edit. Let me put this up on. I'm gonna show this up there. Does Dave need to tell Amber about his past? Yes. Put 1 in the chat for yes. Put no in the chat if he don't need to tell her the past. And then just put 3, because a lot of the Amber fans don't like to acknowledge right, wrong, or indifferent. They just gonna say Anthony is wrong. So just put number 3 if you don't want to answer the question. Let's continue. Hey Sabrina, girl, this is a misunderstanding. Shacking up. Amber or Dave should have told it better put their relationship on hold to the divorce. Yeah. They should just put the divorce on hold and put everything on hold to the divorce. And that would have been the best way to do it. But inquiring minds want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. I want to know. I want to know. I want to know, y'all. Does Dave need to tell Amber about his past? I want to know. Go back to the comments. We got a few ones. Team healing, yeah. I don't want to see her embarrassed no more, y'all. I don't want Amber to ever have to experience what she experienced today. And if you're a true Amber fan, you shouldn't be mad at the sister. You should be mad at the whole situation. She don't need to be embarrassed like this. I don't want her to hurt no more. I don't. Y'all Amber fans, while y'all going hard on the sister, y'all find out it's Motor Dave passed, then what y'all gonna say? The sister could be sitting on information about Dave we don't know about. So the question is, does Dave need to tell Amber about his past? And if y'all saying yes, she needs to know about his past, he needs to know about hers too. I don't understand why y'all don't see that. Why the past can impact your future. We still don't know, do Dave got kids out there? That's gonna be the next shocker. Do he got kids? You go to the cupboard. Let me continue. Baby, I would leave on the first thing smoking. I'd be on my way back to the barbecue at Ernestine there. I'd say, you know what, Dave? It's nice meeting the family. I'm finna go. Em and Dave should be time to tell each other about their past so no one can call them up. What Auntie been saying? What have Auntie been saying? Anybody who follow my page? Auntie been saying what? Team healing, tell your own story. Be the author of your own story. Take away the control. Supposed to like her in a trifling ways. Yeah, team healing. Amber don't ask questions. You want to don't ask the questions. Lily say a lot about them told by Dave. I do believe everyone has a past as we speak to bullshit. Both, yes. They need to tell each other. They need to have a cleansing session. Oh yeah, he got the daughter. That's right. And how's the daughter gonna feel about this information? I'm telling you that little daughter gonna be biracial too. Tell him what I know. Dave likes Neapolitan ice cream. She butter pecan, Melissa with vanilla. This other girl, I think she some type, I don't know, Caribbean, Puerto Rican. He like Neapolitan. He like it all. Was Dave engaged to the ex? That's a good question. She ain't asked. Y'all put in the chat, what questions do Amber need to ask Dave? Is that his only daughter? You got missing. Melissa said she was with Dave through all his phases. She said that. And the sister know Melissa been there through all the phases. And how's the sister friends with Melissa and friends with this girl? The sister know a lot about Dave. You all commentators at fault at drilling about Amber. I don't drill about Amber. I don't. Anybody who's saying that about Auntie Riri is a lie. Let me put my face up here. They just as delusional as what? They won't come on my page and say that. My page is live. They won't come on my page and say that. Because anybody who follows me knows that I've always been for Amber to heal. That's the only thing I've said is Amber need to heal. And she don't need to keep lying. So I don't care about them saying nothing about me because at the end of the day, we've been here before. The story is going to be told. The story is going to be unveiled. If all these people who tell Amber they enjoy her crying, they enjoy her being crucified like this, that's not love. You don't love someone and like to see them hurt. Amber is hurt now, the character. And some of y'all need to stop being delusional. This is a character. That Amber has some control over the script of what's being written about this character. And y'all, same people, if we go back 3 years, hated Amber. Fans hated Amber 3 years ago. So I've been watching these kids long enough to know that any character can be turned around. Any character can be made a saint or a sinner. My channel, I'm not team Anthony. I talk about Anthony just as much as I talk about Amber. Let me put back up my background for the people who think I'm just team Amber. He's a dummy too. Keyword 2. So anybody who comes for me, you don't follow my page. Because Anthony can get it too. Anthony having a nervous breakdown. I ain't even saying Anthony ain't even in his right mind right now. He having a nervous breakdown. That boy finna build Big Kai a room before Baby Kai. He's delusional. We talk about Anthony every day, how bad he is. We want healing for him on this page. I want to see her heal. I want to see her be honest. Because it's gonna continue to backfire when she don't. I don't want her with Dave until after the divorce is final. Period. That's all we know about Dave. Is he got a nice house and some yes sir. And he said a lot of good words of affirmation. What has Dave given her except words of affirmation? Please put it in the comments. What has Dave given her? Words of affirmation and embarrassment on today. That's what he done gave her. Words of affirmation. Everybody keep telling her how to move. Her lawyer just told her this yesterday, y'all. The lawyer just told her this. Yeah. Yeah, I just got there, Lily. Oh, that's a good one. How and why did his other relationships end? Okay, think about this, y'all. Let's get to the nitty gritty. Great question. I'm gonna leave Candace's question up for a while. This girl, that's the sister's best friend, Neapolitan. I'm gonna call her Neapolitan ice cream. Neapolitan ice cream. Why did her and Dave break up? And he said they still friends. They've been knowing each other since they was younger. Why did they break up? Keep see but a few know. Let's get back to the comments. Do you believe Chad is reacting from information that Melissa shared with her, Jasmine? I think it's both. I don't think it's about, this is a good one. I don't think it's about the marriage. I don't. I think there's some petty. I think it's sibling rivalry, Sarah. I think it's sibling rivalry mixed with, when I say sibling rivalry, I mean the mama may have always put Dave on the pedestal. And so now she's looking at this as a way to clap back, to say Dave not perfect. And I also think it has a little bit to do with whatever Melissa said. Because Melissa can't be that cool. She didn't invite Melissa over to celebrate. Ooh, or maybe she is going to invite Melissa over to celebrate. Interesting. I'm not a woman because after Dave, first thing I'm going to ask Melissa that she hit. Does he play for the other team? Does he have kids? I would have gotten it for exactly. She didn't do no homework on this man. All we know now, he got preacher kids, his mama seemed to be upstanding, and he get words of affirmation. And what I tell you for penitentiary talk, any character can be flipped. Yeah, I don't know about dying. And Anthony, he over there just in love with lobster. He don't even care about the. I'm gonna make a AI thing with him with lobster. That's all it takes for Anthony. Dave, words of affirmation, and Anthony Lobster. And y'all think they both stable. They both are misunderstanding. Amen. Anthony just wants some lobster. I'm sure if Amber knew that's all he needed to stay faithful and be in the marriage and be all in was lobster, she would have made him some lobster. That's all he cared about, lobster. And Amber over here, words of affirmation. You so beautiful, butter pecan. Food has destroyed the dogs. Food has, y'all write this down. Food, one of my moderators in here, somebody write it down for me. Food has destroyed the Dalton marriage. Food has destroyed their marriage. Dave over here calling her butter pecan, and Denisha over here with the lobster. Lobster and butter pecan ice cream have destroyed this marriage. Food. Food has destroyed the marriage. Lobster and butter pecan ice cream and a Cinnabon destroyed this marriage. That's all it took for somebody else to come in and infiltrate this marriage. Was lobster tails and tail, lobster tails and tail, and butter pecan ice cream and a cinnamon bun. Food destroyed the doctor marriage. I'm sticking on it. Food. Yep. Anthony did defend her on that. He did. He tried to buy a car. Tried. Let's talk about how much he done tried. He tried to buy a car. He tried to take on a shopping spree. Be like Lil Uncle. Just do it. Lil Uncle, Denisha said she didn't want no flowers. He sent a rose. Denisha said she didn't want no shopping spree. He picked up, took on the shopping spree. Dave ain't trying hard enough. Amen. Y'all call look at Lil Uncle what you want. Lil Uncle be about that life. Lil Uncle go. It ain't tricking if you got it. Even Amber said that. Lil Uncle go put his money where his mouth is. He finna build a whole room for a child that we know he know for sure ain't he. Tell them what I know. 11 people said he needs to go to page. That's the results of the thing. We'll take this off. This is all y'all want. Man, y'all miss me with this. Miss me with it. Is that the crazy friend? I don't know. I think she lived at it. Oh, let's not forget LD. What's LD? Yes, Anthony, he all over the place right now. Anthony's just a whole misunderstanding right now, y'all. Anthony done lost his whole mind. He ain't even thinking about what he might lose in a divorce or nothing. He just totally crazy right now. Anthony just ain't got no common sense no more. So we can just forget about Anthony. Anthony out of there. We talking about him because she do got some sanity left. Lil Uncle done lost his whole mind. Yep, even Shayla crazy self said she needed to hear. Melissa she might pop up at that house. The ex knows Dave too, because she the best friend and all. Everybody Dave best friend. It's just like that girl that messing with his mom, that's his best friend. Got a lot of best friends. PR is Anthony's best friend. All these best friends done slept with each other before. I got some best friends too, I ain't gonna lie. Keep see if you know, I got best friends too. I'm telling you, when them best friends is not of the same sex, it's a misunderstanding. Bound to happen at some point. In my opinion, Dave doing everything Anthony Fuse is what? What have Dave did though? I want to know I want to know if she's still paying Dave for the restaurant because that's supposed to be quarterly. So if it's 6 months, a payment is due this month. A payment is due this month. Is Dave still charging Amber for his services? Yes, food has destroyed the Dalton way. The Dalton marriage. Lobster tail and ice cream has destroyed the marriage. Tanisha called Anthony our man. Now she's ready to add to bank accounts. Yep. Food destroyed the marriage. Yeah. Is she still paying Dave? All y'all Amber fans. He went from buying the car to a down payment on the car. Dave is a mashup. That's it. I'm gonna seek an AI to draw me a picture of what Anthony and Wayne would look like. Because that's who Dave is. Yep. That's why Tamara left. Yep. Food is the way to keep them in Skitland. Call them butter pecan and get them a cinnamon and some lobster tails. That's what destroyed. It wasn't Shea. It wasn't the baby. It wasn't him not being there. It was lobster tails and butter pecan ice cream and a cinnamon. Food destroyed the marriage. Dave looking sweet right now. Like he a nice guy, but the jury's still out. Sis said they shacking and she married. Is it another skit out? Is it another skit out? See how long I've been on here, y'all. This is Speak Freely. Friday with Unto We speaking freely. No answer is wrong. No answer is wrong. But I just want people to stop on these different social media sites. Y'all gotta stop that, like going for that girl and stuff. Personally, that's wrong, y'all. Y'all shouldn't do that. That's dead wrong. You shouldn't do that to people. Y'all should not do that, y'all. You don't go for people's families and all that type of stuff. You don't do that. I don't know why this little widget won't go off here. The poll is over. Get back to the comments. Lack of food for the women in the house. Shayla wasn't cooking. She the only one who kept me. Shayla learned how to cook though. Shayla did learn how to cook. Let me take this off because it's getting in the way here. Shayla did learn how to cook, y'all. Encouraged, uplifted, and supported Amber. Amber was tearing Amber down every chance he got, which created more scars. Anthony is not forgiving it. Yep. Now he over there having a nervous breakdown, but he eating good. Now Shayla was the one that didn't cook and kept her man wild. Shayla learned how to cook. She was cooking for her mom, remember? She was making steak in the middle of the night for her mom. Money-law. Amber really got to know Dave because she was crossed the line with him. Yep, I'm talking about Anthony. She talk about Anthony more. She tell him more about Anthony than she know about him. That's the problem. These are just kids, just showing and using their real names. Yep. For me, same way you got them, same way you lose. Amber definitely needs to tell her story. Yes, her side. That's all I'm saying, EP. She's a woman of Christ. She might be understanding. I said that. And that's what gets me too about some of the fans. They crucify people, but they're only getting clips from a person's live. And I promise you, anybody who dropped my name, I'm going for them because I'm like, I know me. And I know that I've always called for her healing. And I've always called for her to be honest. And I don't want Amber to hurt anymore. The character, Amber, to hurt. Y'all, if y'all don't have nothing new, ooh, I didn't know I was on here no hour. Lord, I didn't mean to be on here this long. We got a new person in the chat, Brazilian. They observed everything with Amber, never took time to get to know Dave. Yep, he won her over by being sweet and whispering sweet nothings. Where's the affirmation? David ain't number. Where's the affirmation? Denisha done won Anthony over with lobster. That's it. Be by herself. Everyone should respect each other for, yeah, when it comes to the reviews, respectful. That's all I ask is to respect. People went all into talking about my personal life and I was lonely and I needed a man and all this type of stuff. I'm like, that's too much. That show that you got a misunderstanding in your head if you think this stuff for real. Shayla never learned how to cook. So couple of things. Yeah, you right, Brazilian. But she tried, amen. She was over there cutting up some vegetables. She didn't need Dave to do those things. Keep saying. She didn't need Dave to do those things. Keep saying. No, she don't need Dave to do those things. But she need to let him do those things. Let him be a man. He fed her ego and validated her. Right? All they did was listen to what they and did the opposite. Let me tell you that it's a guy called, dang, what is his name? He on Facebook. Oh, what's his name? I can't think of it. Anyway, he's a homosexual man. And he's a beautiful homosexual man. Good, I'm just gonna say that. He's gorgeous. What is his name? He gives advice from a man's perspective, right, to women. And that's one thing he said. He said, you never tell a man everything bad that the previous man did. He would just do the opposite. For example, if you say, my husband or my man didn't believe in my dreams. What is your dream? My dream is always to go to college for business. Next thing you know, the new man gives you a full ride to Harvard. He paid for your education. That's not because he's necessarily listening. That's a part of the game. If you watch, I know somebody who used to do pimping personally. If you look at Pimps Up, H is Down, if you look at a lot of things that pimps do, it's the same thing that happens to females in relationships. If a man knows your insecurities and your weaknesses, he can play on that. If he knows what every other man did wrong, he can play on that. Amber done gave Dave the playbook. The playbook. Oh yeah, she definitely gonna use that. I don't like about Amber. She got married, kept saying Amber. Yep. Married people shouldn't hang out with single people. Amen. MJ, that's his name. MJ Harrison said it, y'all. MJ, that's his name on Facebook. He's a homosexual man. He's beautiful. But he talks about some of the same things that Amber does. Y'all got to check him out. He talks about not talking about your previous relationship with a man. And when I say this, because y'all going to say, but auntie, you're telling her to tell the past. She's already in a relationship with him now. She done told everything else. You might as well tell it out. And Amber Hills trust she will be a beast. Exactly. Anthony and her will be beast mode once they both heal. Anthony hasn't healed. My voice got long. Anthony hasn't healed over all the stuff he went through with women. Not just Amber, but before Amber. Amber hasn't healed what men have done to her. Not just Anthony, before Anthony. Until they both heal, I will remain Team Healing. And you never just, because it takes two. Amen. MJ Harris, that's his name, y'all. MJ Harris. He gives great advice. And although he's a homosexual man, he gives great advice on relationships. Some of the same stuff that Amber is going through, some stuff I done went through in life, MJ Harris talks about it. And he ain't lying, y'all. He is not lying. He talked about feminine energy, femininity, all of that. He the truth. Hey, Sharon Smith. If you let me know not to do this, as misunderstood. Yep. Keisha reads. Amber talks too much. We've always said that. They let too many people get in the way. You know something wrong with Anthony, y'all. He go to Wayne for all the help. And I'm going to leave this live in my original. I just want to leave up Anthony as a dummy for the people who think that I'm just the fan. And what I've said the whole time, all day today, I've said, y'all, this is Speak Freely Friday. Amber needs to take control of the narrative. She needs to take control of this situation. Now she got the mama in. I'm going to end with this statement. So this in that one. I'm going to put these next two comments up and then I'm going to go. Atlanta can't heal because he always leaves with his money. Exactly. The reason I'm insecure because it reminds me of me and my wife. But instead of cutting off each other, we cut off all the extra noise. Yeah, oh, amen, Money Law. And we're going to leave with that when Money Law come in. And the reason I'm so into the Amber and Anthony skits is because I feel like I've been Amber before. Not with the lying part, but I've been Amber before. I've been in the situation inadvertently before. And I feel like I'm still healing. I want to say that. I feel like I'm still healing, but I need to be alone more. and I need to seek God more. So, with that being said, I'm going to end this. Oh, Lord, I don't want to freeze on my face like that. That look crazy right there. So, y'all, I'm going to end with this. Speak Freely Friday. Healing. Team healing needs to take place. Anthony needs to heal over what Chantal did, Ro did, Amber did, Shayla did. And whatever his father, whatever happened with Anthony as a child, he ain't healed from it. Amber needing to feel validated, wanting to be loved, wanting unconditional love. She needs healing from Mike, from Wayne, from Anthony. She needs healing from all those people who meant her no good. Healing. Y'all don't get nothing else from my commentary, from my lives. When it comes to this Anthony and Amber's storyline, Auntie Riri is team healing. And I'm going to leave it up for a minute, and then I'm going to leave this live. Please click, share, and subscribe. And thank you, and I'll be back later. Auntie Riri, leave this up here for a while as I wrap up. It's team healing. Y'all have a good day. Y'all know that note, I'm going to say goodbye. Good night and good evening. Y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.